Welcome to the first ever charades. Not that the fire's been put out. So, I'm going to speak about Christmas. Summer asked me to speak on the gift which I received.
Summer asked me? No, Jesse should just want to speak on the gift.
I speak on gifts. This is the first gift I will speak on, which I can't even hold, because it weighs like 15 pounds. It is Stephen King's 11/22/63. It's about a guy who goes back in time to stop the JFK assassination, and in doing so, he rewrites history and causes a bunch of other stuff. I haven't started it, because every Stephen King novel I've ever gotten scares the living daylights out of me, but sooner or later I start it, and sooner or later I read through it. So, this is the next on my must-read list. So, it seems that, sounds pretty good, though. I got a bunch of really cool stuff. I got, some gift cards, and, but some of the cool stuff, woo! I'll light that out. Some...
Oh, no, I think you should leave it in.
Some of the cool stuff I got some drawing stuff from Summer's mom, and I got some kick-ass games from Summer, and I got one I never heard of that I'm actually kind of interested in trying, called Child of Eden or Children of Eden. I think it's child. I think it's just plural, singular, grammar. And it works with either the controller or the Kinect, but you don't have to like move around a lot. You just have to kind of move your arms or your hands. Yeah, your arms and your hands and stuff. And you clap and you do some upper body movement and stuff. So Summer Summer got it for me to give it a shot and see if I liked it. It's made by the same designer who did Rez and another game which I suddenly can't remember. But Rez was really fun. It's kind of immersive and got some pretty cool like effects and stuff. So it should be fun. What else did I get? What else did I receive?
Some sweats.
Yeah, I got some sweatpants. I got a Joe Boxer night outfit thing, which comes with underwear, night pants, and a night shirt. It's okay. They also didn't know I'm just sitting here in the nude.
Oh, stop it.
I got
a wrestling book.
Oh, yes, Ireland got me the WWE Encyclopedia. I actually didn't check to see how updated it is, but it's got some really cool stuff in it. It spans through a lot of the different wrestling through the years, and it's like an encyclopedia, except with the person's last name is wrong, and it uses the first name. But I don't know why they did it that way, but they did. So, it's got like information on just about like previous wrestlers and bios and stuff like that. It also has like a championship timeline on near the end. It has the title and who was the first person, second, and like major ones are like bigger, and what event the match was lost or won in, and it was really neat to kind of flip through it real quick. I haven't really sat down and look through it, but it's really cool to kind of flip through Christmas Day. Yes, I got two shirts from Think Geek. One that says meh, just meh, and another one that is my plus 20 shirt of smiting, which I will be wearing a lot of. Oh, how not to speak to God. I heard some good stuff about it. I don't remember who wrote it, but I'll look it up, and but I have it floating around here somewhere. It was one of my to-read books for this coming year. I also...
Peter Rowland.
Oh, thank you. Peter Rowland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peter
Rowland.
That's what I said.
Rowland,
gotcha.
like that.
Gotcha. How Not to Speak to God by Peter Rowland. Summer got me that.
Mm-hmm.
And, she also got me
What is it about?
It's about prayer, I do believe.
That's the cover.
That's not the cover that I got.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Um, it's about, I hate using the word emergent, but that's one of the pop phrases that it uses. But it's about how the traditional prayer, I think, is kind of non-biblical. So it should be a really interesting read. Summer also got me a board game. We'll use finger quotes because there is no real board, and you kind of have to build the game as you go along, called Panic Station. It's for at least 4 players, but it says 4 to 10, and I kind of goofed around with it just by myself, and I think with 10 players, actually with 4 players, I understand it could be good, but I don't think there's enough room for 10 players. But I was just reading through the rules, and I played like a little fake game by myself, and it seems pretty neat. But you basically, like I said, you play with at least 4 players, and like 2 or 3 minutes into the game, one person is now out to kill the rest of the team instead of working with them. And I could see how it could turn people paranoid about playing games with each other.
Okay, so now that we're talking about all of the gifts we got, let's talk about the conclusion we came up to.
Yeah, and then as we were sitting here not unwrapping, but taking the presents out of the boxes and...
Yeah, Dead Space.
Dead Space? Is it Dead Space? It is Dead Space. Dead Space 2. It's okay. As we were taking out Barbies and unwrapping, taking plastic off of things, we really started thinking about the amount of stuff we got and the amount of stuff that we don't need.
That our child got?
And the amount of stuff our child got. And the amount of...
Let's talk about this first.
Pressure, I guess you could say.
Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. Like, seriously.
Okay. That we have... Our daughter expected... I don't think she expected, but...
No, she wasn't greedily expecting anything.
Our daughter, we've put her into a spot. We've conditioned her. That's the best way to do it. We've conditioned her to expect all of this stuff.
And to believe what Christmas is.
And instead of focusing on what Christmas is, we really just kind of skimmed through it this year. And
not only that, but...
No, that's what happened. We skimmed through it this
not
year.
even that, though. That's not only it. What I'm trying to say is that she expects Christmas to be about presents. She doesn't get it that it's not about that.
I'll touch on it. Conditioning. We've conditioned her to just expect, or to think that Christmas is just about these gifts, and we never wanted to make Christmas commercial. You know, we've really been the type of people who have wanted to keep that distant, you know, and not even that kind of like, oh, Christmas is about getting stuff. You know, we're going to this person's house to get presents. We're not going to this person's house to celebrate Christmas.
Time with them.
You know, or spending time with them, and it's something I struggled with a couple years ago. That's what it kind of felt like to me, and it really kind of brought me down. And this year I kind of tried to not think about that, but it kind of did, especially the couple days after. It was very much like, okay, so Christmas is done. So, with the new year coming, to that we have decided to do a better job of doing more of these vlogs, and to keep them more up to date. And that means that I actually have to download the video the same night we do it, and edit it the same night we do it, and upload it the same night we do it, which means we shouldn't be doing them at 10:30 at night. So
we had coffee.
But yeah, we're kind of awake right now. We had 24 ounces, not a large, but not a small coffee from Wawa tonight with dinner. So we'll be up for a while, but
Revolution. The system is taking down. The system is taking down. The system is taking down. Taking down. Dancing robot. Dancing robot. Dancing robot. Dancing robot. Dancing robot. Taking system. Football.
Sorry, I can't really keep that up for that long. Roll the tape back. I want to do more of those. I like those little guys.